Everyone. My name is Niputu Krishna Wiyantari. I'm from 5E, and I would like to explain about my answers for the questions of e-learning class. Okay, first question is what is online learning, and also explain about synchronous and asynchronous learning. Okay, some experts give their explanation about what is online learning. One of them is Michael 2013. He ex- he said that online learning is a learning process which arranges to aiming for uses computer system or electric ways. And another experts also give their explanation about the definition of online learning. According to Chandrawati 2010, online learning is the distance learning process by combining principles in the learning process with technology. Online learning can be divided into two learning process. The first is synchronous learning, and the second one is asynchronous learning. Um, okay, what is synchronous learning? Synchronous learning means that things are happening in the same time. Synchronous learning is a learning process that has been scheduled, so the student needs to be online in the same time to be joined in the class. And the second one is asynchronous learning. Asynchronous learning is the learning process that not been scheduled. That means the students can do their assignment or complete their assignment by their own time in their own place. So the student can look for more resources to complete their assignment. Mm, the student just need to submit the assignment in the time that already the student and teacher dealing in the beginning of the online classes. Okay, the second question, what are the basic features of an LMS or learning management system? There are eight features in the learning management system or LMS. There are first announcement. Announcement is the teacher communicates important update for their students. The second is syllabus. Syllabus is the structure of the course from the beginning until the end of the course. In syllabus, there are the explanation about what will the teacher and student do in the class in the beginning and after until the end of the courses. The next is lessons. Lessons is the core instructional containers. Next is discussion forums. Discussion forum is the place where the student can do the discussion of the task. And next is assignment upload. Assignment upload is the place that the student can upload or submit their assignment. And last is resources. Resources is all type of digital and online materials that students use, like blog, wikis, or work groups. Okay, next is the third question. The third question is, as an online course teachers, give an example of a good introduction writing for one topic meeting. Okay, for the question number three, for the example I choose grammar course, and for the introduction I open my introduction like, hello, my student from 5E. I am Mrs. Krishna. Welcome to week 2 of my grammar class. Please learn about simple past tense at home. I will put the material in Schoology. This week you will do an assignment that I will post later. You will get a notification about the details of the assignment from your Schoology. For the closing, please for please feel free to contact me if you are find some problem, or if you have some question about the assignment. Good luck. As you can see in the frame, that is my example for the introduction writing of grammar course. Okay. Question number 4. Why online material must be attractive? What elements are needed? Why must be attractive? Because in learning process, the student may will feel bored of the material that the teacher gives to them, and for avoid the boring situation, the teacher need to make attractive online materials, and also if the online material is attractive, it will increase student learning interest, so the student will more excited to learn about the material that the teacher gives to them. And if the online material are attractive, the student will more easily to understand about the material that the teacher teach in the class. And what the elements are needed to make an attractive online materials. First is the teacher need to master design visual basics like texting, line length, justification, headings and subheadings, typefaces, type size, bold or italic, colors like symbol and icon. And next is the teacher need to have taste of delivery methods, because the good method that teacher use will make the good situation in the class. And the last is the teacher need to provide online tests and questions, so the teacher can assess their student of what the material that the teacher teach in the class. There is my answer for question. Next is the question number 5. The question number 5 is types of online learning activities and provide relevant technological tools for the types. Okay, the first is for discussion. For discussion, the teacher can use discussion forum like Swora, Schoology, or etc. For online journaling activities, we can use blogs. For knowledge-based building, we can use wikis or Google. And for practice exercise, we can use testing or quiz like in Schoology or Kahoot, Google Classroom, or etc. And for project, teacher can use blog project like make a blog for online learning, or make an educational video, and the student can upload it in YouTube. And for receptive activities, we can use YouTube, Google Slides, or Prezi. Okay, for the second question is online discussion is one important element in online learning. Sometimes it may not work well. How does the teacher optimize the discussion? Okay, the what the teacher can do for optimize the discussion of online classes. First is the teacher needs to make a clear instruction for their student for the discussion, for the online discussion. And next is the teacher and student need to have contract course from the beginning of the course, so the student know what they will do in the meeting. And the last is the student and the teacher have to make a deal for the discussion. That is the answer for number 6. Question number 7 is provide an example of learning resource that can be used to engage learners in online learning. Okay, for engaged learner in online learning, the teacher can use some resources or some learning resources like text-based supplemental resource, or images like from photos, screenshot, charts, graph, or illustrations, or from audio and video recordings. from expert voices in practitioners and academics, and from experience from the field or from the forum like Swora or short explanation. That is what the teacher can do for engaged learner on online meeting. Okay, for the H question, give an example of effective assessment in English online teaching and learning. Okay, for example, I choose reading skills and how and the teacher and what the teacher can do for assess the reading skill from their student. The first is the teacher can make can told the student to make the summary of the test that the teacher given to the students. So the teacher know about how good skill that the student have in reading comprehension, and next the teacher can conduct some quizzes relates to the text, so the teacher know about how much that the students already read from the text that teacher given. Okay, that is my answer for each question. For the question number 9, what are the basic elements to consider when building an online course? First is we need learning outcomes. Learning outcomes is what the student get from the learning process. And next is online syllabus. Online syllabus what is the the explanation about what the teacher and student will do in the class from the first until the last meeting in the course. Next is course outline. Course outline is step by step that what will the teacher and student do in the class in one meeting. And last is from course online to listen. This is the realization of course outline. That is the 9 answers. And the last question is, please give an example of one online lesson in your class for one meeting. There are 4 elements um, that needed in online lesson for one meeting. The first is opening, like dear student of 5E class, please kindly read the instruction below because I cannot attend the class of the next meeting. And next is mind activity. For example, like for all the students, please do your online assignment. What you need to do is first make a group consist of 4 people, and make a teaching simulation of grammar class. And every group can choose the material freely by yourself. And next is assessment. The teacher need to conduct the assessment to assess the skill of their students. For example, if the teacher can tell the student to make a short video record and upload it in YouTube about the grammar class course, and please send the link in the Schoology that the class already conduct, and do a discussion about the other group works through the Schoology. And last is closing. For example, the teacher can say about the time that the student have to do the assignment, like you have 1 week to do this assignment, please do your best and good luck, thank you. That is what the teacher can write for closing